Welcome back to the Super Movie Bros podcast. I'm Michael.
And Kyle.
Oh, I thought of a really dark, funny one for this movie. That what you could have done with your name.
I was thinking about on the way here. I couldn't think of.
I had a dark one. I had a bad
I'm not
one.
going to call myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you already went
We'll
there.
just have a sip of your Gatorade.
Oh, are you gonna take?
No.
You got to do the synopsis. And the movie that we
yeah.
are talking about today is called The Order from 2024. No, none of you watched it. That's why it just says
Was it
completely
2024 or 2025? Because it said like 2024, but I thought I saw it getting released this year, or maybe it just when it hit streaming. But so yeah, this week we're doing The Order, and it is a Jude Law joint, but it is also directed by Paul Glazier. No, Shape. Come on, man, you're right. This is your movie. I'm just doing the synopsis.
I told you it's been a week and a half. So
I know. I'm the synopsis
all of my
guy.
research has fallen out.
I'm the synopsis guy.
That's true.
So we are 1983. I remember that, and we've got Jude Law in the FBI, and he is moved out to the Northwest Montana area, Idaho area, and he is out there to go get down some white supremacists back in the day.
Starring Nicholas Hoult. I don't know why I would word it that way, but you know.
Well, it takes a little bit to get to Nicholas. Well, no, I guess
Not
not.
really.
So yeah, so Jude Law's out there in his American accent and his American mustache, and he is going to take down this true story by the way, take down this kind of offshoot of white supremacist church, white supremacist Confederate, whatever you want to call it.
No, they have a name. They're
the Order. Name. They're called the Order, is what this new offshoot is.
Then the offshoot has that name, but I just meant there's
It was the Church of like something Christians, like white Christians, something along those lines. And they've left that crazy church to even go crazier. And they're going to take him down with the help of a local deputy. Would you say deputy, right?
Yeah.
Detective?
Yeah, deputy.
Ty Sheridan?
Yeah.
And then hilarity. No, I'm just kidding. And and then chaos kind of ensues.
Yeah.
And true crime. Thriller. Boom.
Yeah.
Was that okay? Was that all right?
Yeah, no, you did pretty good.
Ish,
Like I always
yeah.
say, I would make it longer and more convoluted because I don't know how to let things out.
Get the hits.
Yeah. No, and I would argue, despite how you're underselling it, this is definitely a better display of Nicholas Holt's talent than it is Jude Law.
All right, we'll just skip to one of my notes already. Is that this is Nick? No, this Nicholas Hoult steals the show in this.
Yeah.
I've lately, because of Superman, and I forgot what else I saw him in. Sorry, my left ear is really killing me right now. He's really impressed me lately. I forgot what I first saw him in, but I never took him really seriously as like an up and coming actor, or seeing him as Lex Luthor, or seeing him as a white like supremacist, like leader of a gang. Like he doesn't strike me in that way anytime. Like I never thought Nicholas Hoult, I guess, would have been a leading man or I don't know, just a supporting, like such a big supporting actor sometimes.
I'm trying to disagree with you, but I can't think of anything that would defend it, really. I've seen him in other things that I do think that
He just continues to
well.
impress me. I guess what I'm trying to say is because I didn't think, can I not think of what it was his big thing was that set him off? What was his? I know
The
he was,
one where he's a zombie?
well, yeah, I guess that was maybe the first one I saw him in.
Warm
Warm
Bodies.
Bodies, yeah. And then
He's good in that.
I saw something the other day that he was like a little kid in. We might have even reviewed it on the show.
What? We reviewed a movie where Nicholas Hoult was a little kid?
He's a little kid, yeah. Yeah, he's technically a child actor.
Currently, still?
He's still a child actor, yes. Which has made this movie a lot more. That's where the hilarity comes from.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Just
Yeah.
a little baby.
Yeah, a little
racist.
8-year-old, becomes the leader of a white supremacist group.
Happens all the time.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, no, Ty Sheridan.
You watched Juror Number 2 next to me on the way back from Vegas.
That was a good one too.
The Menu, and then
and
then he's in that Hugh Laurie About a Boy.
Yeah, we haven't done that on the show.
No, we haven't. He was Mad Max. What was the movie?
Yeah, I don't know why you would say that you haven't been able to take him seriously, especially when you use Superman as an example of a time where you did, and that movie sucks.
Well, no. As in, like, I could never see him as like in that kind of big role as Lex Luthor, and I think he did. I thought he was a pretty good part of that movie.
Oh, I think none of it rings true to me. I hate it. I think it's terrible.
Okay, but so Nicholas Hoult is just part of this movie. Now he's not just part; he's a big part of this movie. And then we have Jude Law, you have Ty Sheridan, and then I'm forgetting someone. We have Mark Maron. I like him as an actor.
I saw that for a second, and I was like, Mark Maron in this movie.
Had you seen it before this?
No.
Okay.
I wanted to watch it, but I never got around to it. And then I had time alone in the house, and I was like, I'm gonna watch this movie.
I'm sure that's all you did. But
no, it genuinely is. Well, because I had the one child still.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, don't do that. But Mark Maron's actually kind of perfect in this role because he's pretty much playing what he does in real life now. It's just a podcaster. Well, not anymore, but he makes that good radio guy. But other than that,
Mark Maron.
He's like kind of.
You heard it here first. Mark Maron sucks.
He's kind of a whiny baby.
He is a whiny baby.
You go. Take it. So what am I missing about other than like just starting to dive into the story? Is anything else?
Just as far as things to bring up, Ty Sheridan, I think, did really well in this role. I like him a lot. I liked him in Mud, which we will do on the show, but you haven't watched Mud, I don't think. Yeah.
I have not.
No, I just think that in 2024, which I don't know, I was really wanting to watch it because it's my kind of movie, but I was also really worried that there would be because of course all the reviews are like
whack you over the head with the message.
It's just like today, everything you see today, and it's like the movie while you watch it doesn't throw that at you.
I don't think so, other than one little thing. But...
One little thing that I doubt is actually true in general.
I know, that's what I think too.
Yeah,
but I'll bite my tongue on that one.
Yeah,
but.
No, 100%. But in general, they did a good job of not throwing it at you. You know, you don't have like the white characters that are cops and such are not shown to, you know what I mean? They don't do anything to make you think, oh, all white people bad.
I think this was a very, very realistic, down-to-earth portrayal of hateful people without making them cartoonishly hateful.
Yes.
They don't go cartoonish with it. Like, it's like just over the top. These people, like, they have lives. They have family lives. They're like their children, so it's not like there's some dynamic to them.
Yeah,
which you don't want to give like what is it, humanize them, but
yeah, you have to because how are you going to recognize it if you don't?
Yeah, it makes it for a better story and a more relatable story.
No, I know, but if you just portray them as over the top monsters, whenever you see them in real life, you're going to be like, well, you're not an over-the-top monster, so you couldn't be this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So the only way you can identify it is if you show it for what it really is.
Very nuanced.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know what it is, and I don't even have anything to say about it, but there was just something about him having, like, the side girl and everything that I thought it was so funny that I was just like, you dumb women. He's not, because he just is. He's that kind of guy that like
try to hide it, really.
Right? I get it. I don't get why they go with it. It's one of those things where I guess like I don't know why anybody follows this guy, but it's not like the movie didn't sell it right. It's just these people are kind of stupid for following him. Is the way I don't know. It was very interesting to watch because I get his logic. Like, as far as why he's like, we got to fight and everything like that. But it's also so stupid.
Yeah.
I liked watching it for that because I'm just like, oh, you nasty idiot.
Yeah, that's why they don't beat you over the head with a message. They just subtly show you why he's so stupid and why like his hate has blinded him from actually doing the more like realistic or like logical thing.
Yeah,
I think, which again goes to give nuance. But yeah, no, the people that are following them, they're all. They almost look more dumb than he is. Yeah. And then his whole side chick, which in a weird way, it gives him nuance. Like he sits there like the whole thing when he knocks up his side chick and then he has to go meet this baby and he does not know whether or not he really wants to how to be a father to this rather than, just like a
right. No, it's really funny having her be like, I'm sorry, it's not
she's
a boy.
Oblivious. That poor girl's oblivious. I think.
Yeah, the wife just seemed like so broken down, because I still remember the part where he's all like, oh, the guys are going to come over to eat, and just like, you just see her whole body fall. And like, it didn't feel overdone. It felt like that's probably really how she feels. She's just so fucking done with it.
Yeah.
And then the one it was just, I don't know. It was interesting having the one police officer chick that like yelled at her and she's like, "You Nazi bitch," or whatever. And it's like, no, that's not what this is. She's just, like she probably didn't know what to do. She has a kid with this guy, and
She does know nothing different than.
and he's definitely that kind of. I mean, especially if you're going to be a cult leader type person, you are definitely somebody that probably doesn't make people feel like they have the option to get out of that. So it all makes sense. Yeah.
Very manipulative. And I think Nicholas Hoult does a good job of being manipulative in this movie, even when he's meeting. So his name is Bob Matthews. I remember that. And he's meeting the kind of the head of that church. And he's like, "Hey, you're even crazier than. This is even crazy for me," kind of thing.
Yeah.
And of course, he's got the guy cross with, lined up to shoot him. Just always has his finger, always one step ahead kind of thing. Following Jude Law's character out in the woods.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Which I might as well ask you, like, what did you get from when he doesn't shoot Jude Law? He doesn't shoot Jude Law, and it's like, I thought he was gonna shoot and miss, or like, I don't know, but he does. They do give him that human moment for a second where, like, I don't know if that was too easy for Nicholas Holt's character, if that was.
Do you want to know my
slice of
really dumb
goodness in this man?
No. All right. So my initial dumb thought, until you just brought it up again, and I realized, I'm like, that's like a really dumb thought. When it happened, I was like, he was going to take the shot at the same time that he took a shot at the deer
for him.
Yeah. And then I was like, but now I'm just like, well, why would you do that? It's not like you're going to cover it up. It doesn't make any sense. So now what I'm thinking they may have been doing is trying to mirror them in some way.
He's the prey, predator, prey.
Yeah, that kind of thing, and kind of show maybe even if they're in Heat, that mutual respect thing. I don't think they wanted to go all the way there with it, but just an added, like you said, added humanity kind of thing.
Yeah, I think that's where I would go with it. I actually don't feel like I have an answer for that. That's why I asked you, not myself.
And I had a dumber answer than you could have imagined.
No,
he just needed noise so he could do it.
I think it works. I think it works.
He was waiting for lightning to strike so he could cover the shot.
One thing I loved about this is I loved the. Just like when we reviewed Secret Window, I just love this setting. That's another mountain. It's another mountain movie. It's another Northwest movie. It's another that gives me kind of cozy vibes still, even though it's nothing cozy about this. I like the setting.
Sorry, I have to deviate for a second. Did you ever see that one with Christian Bale and Casey Affleck?
Out of the Furnace?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you'd love that.
It's another little lot of wood. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like, I don't know. I like
that one
setting.
has the tone, because both of those movies, I would say, hint at the tone. That movie has the tone to match it.
Yeah.
Because you need something kind of bleak.
Yeah, no, it's a great setting for bleakness.
Yeah, and this hints at it. Like, this is a dark movie, but it's not depressing.
No, I don't think it's depressing.
You know what I mean?
No.
Like, and some of that is kind of to its detriment, because I like Jude Law's character, but I never really cared about his issue with his family or had any connection to that. I don't feel like he was an authentic character.
If I had to rank characters I cared about, now this is going to sound bad because Nicholas Holt's character is the most engaging one, or the intriguing one, and then it's Ty Sheridan for me, and then it's Jude Law.
Yeah.
And if there might be someone in before that, then and his side piece. No, just kidding.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, no, I don't. There's just something a little inauthentic about Jude Law's character to me here.
It's also, I'm the accent guy. It's just I can't.
It's not very good.
No. There's parts where when he's yelling, I can definitely tell it, I can definitely see it or hear it, or whatever the hell I'm trying to say. And there's times where he kind of slips in and out of it. But I just don't like. I've just seen him such posh and stuff that seeing him as this rural Midwestern guy is just like doesn't. I think he did as good as he possibly could have at it, but I don't know if you're supposed to. How much you're supposed to really care about his strife.
I mean, why put it in there about his whole family moving and everything and all that kind of stuff?
True, and then you still have the deer at the end. So I guess they do want you to care about him, but I don't know.
It just they didn't get me with him hardly at all.
You don't really get you get the phone call at the beginning.
Yeah.
You get him telling Journey Smollett, the female FBI agent, and maybe he gets on a phone call another time. Yeah, they don't really try to flesh it out too much. It could have done without it, but I guess you got to give him some sort of.
Literally, the only time it's funny, the most entertaining he is when he's either talking to Nicholas Hoult or talking to Ty Sheridan. Ty Sheridan was probably like, I don't know. I've always really liked him, and I felt like this was a very good role for him. And it was cool seeing that it's like he's native to the area, so like he can still talk to the people better than the
Married to a real native kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's your. He's your. Who am I trying to say? No, I guess the Departed reference wouldn't work.
And wait, who could you compare him
I guess
to?
I was gonna say who's the more local guy, but I guess they're all pretty local people. Scratch that. All right, just forget I said anything about that. Forget I said anything about that. But you always have that. It's not a buddy cop movie at all. But I mean, they end up becoming buddies. But there's that. He's the local guy. He's the federal guy. There's that kind of dynamic, and you much more care about Ty Sheridan. That's why when
he dies,
it's sad.
It's not just sad, but it also kind of pisses me off that they did it the way they did it.
I like the way they did it, though.
You like the way they did it?
Well, it just feels like it's so. It's just he's like slow down, and then pop, and then it's just so in the moment. I felt like that's exactly
I'm
how
already
it would have
squirming
happened.
thinking about it because it makes sense, but I don't like that then he shoots off like 5 shots that all miss after he's been shot, and I'm just like, God, presenting my boy dirty right before he goes down. I hate that. Yeah, I hate it.
Yeah, I have it written. I've typed out. I don't know if does a good guy in this movie land one shot.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. They do. I mean, they definitely fire shots.
Yeah,
but
I would say.
Well, I guess no. I mean, does Jude Law shoot anyone at the very end?
He shoots the car, and he hits the car, like he got a bigger target.
The other two guys run out, and then they just kind of shoot and return fire, I think, a little bit, right? And then the house just kind of goes up in flames too. No,
I don't remember what happened to them.
But yeah, I don't think any good guy lands a shot in this movie.
No, which is already in itself pretty unrealistic. Right there.
Oh.
But the police in general are going to be better than these random, white supremacists.
But the first scene in the movie, I was watching it, and they kind of, they take that guy out into the woods and they shoot him.
Yeah.
And the way they do that, I thought was really done very well. And I was like, oh, Michael's going to like this movie. They're showing stuff.
No, they do. They do a good job of showing stuff.
They're showing gunfire. They're showing impact.
Yeah, you got to have that. It's necessary.
And then when they go into the woods and I really did like the scene where they're. Although I don't know how the hell they found that body so quickly, but they're digging with their hands. They find the body in the ground.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
I was like, how did you find that out so quickly?
Well, maybe it's because it was raining, because it's all muddy. So maybe it was just raining, breaking down the mud.
I thought maybe
I missed justification as
thought I missed
best
something,
as I can.
Yeah,
best as I can.
But yeah, as terrible as the people it's almost like Jude Law's not even the main character of this movie but he is. I know he is. But
yeah, it does feel like Nicholas Hoult kind of is, but they can't advertise it that way.
You can't have him really be the main character.
Yeah,
because of obvious reasons.
I did like that they kind of gave some sort of grace to the one, the
Mexican.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah. I liked because with him you get it. He wanted some sort of group to be a part of, and so he fell for that. And he was likable for sure.
He was the most likable person in the group, that's for sure. Even though I think at the end of the credits, I think it saw he still got like 50 years or something. Pretty sure.
Oh, I don't like.
I think I'm pretty sure that at the end was showing all the.
To be honest, if that's accurate, like if what you see of him in the movie is accurate, that's not someone you give 50 years to. That's.
I know
up.
it feels like poor guy.
Yeah, I know for real.
Poor guy.
Give him like 5 to 8 or something.
Yeah,
I don't.
Yeah, especially when he cooperated.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think he knew what they were doing for a large part of it. I feel like he was heavily manipulated. That's fucked up.
Heck no.
Maybe the movie just lied to us about it. There's a movie with Kevin Bacon where he's in prison and ends up stabbing somebody with a spoon. true story. And all he did was steal $5 from the post office. Not a true story. He I'm pretty sure killed 2 people when he did that and all this other stuff. But in the movie, he's so innocent. You know what I mean?
I don't know that movie, but yeah, you probably
What's
should
it called?
skimp on
Murder
this.
in the First.
Murder in the First. And don't steal $5. Or don't give counterfeit money. I don't even know.
No, don't steal the money. Anyway.
But yes, as hateful
Watch
as
that one.
as hateful these people are, I do like seeing the inner workings of this. I don't know. It just
Are you gonna go looking for a new church?
No, it's just it's not as as stupid and dumbed down as good guy, bad guy.
No,
and
it's
then
interesting.
Evil man. It's
No, it's very interesting.
It's like we got to do this to do this to get to this end goal, and we're gonna rob this bank so we get this money, and this is how we're gonna get our guns. This is how we interact with our families.
Yeah.
I don't feel like you see that a whole lot. You
No.
just get skinhead or and none of them are actually skinheads. Actually, it's just I don't know. It was more fleshed out, and than I thought it would have been.
Yeah. No, I definitely think so. I do think that book that they based on that was really interesting.
Yeah, the Turner. Yeah.
Turner Diaries.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, that was actually really interesting.
Yeah,
It is. I don't know anything that inspires bad ideas. I'm always really interested in how that gets into people's heads. What happened to them before to make them accept those kinds of ideas?
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Which they do a good job at that. They even go to that one kid's parents, and they're they're kind of in the kind of more of a wealthy house area, and Jude Law's there, and he's talking about where's your son? My son ran off with Nicholas Hoult.
Oh yeah.
And he shows a picture of him.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, sometimes you try to
do everything
you can, and you really have no control of who they might turn out to be.
Yeah.
Even if they turn out to be a monster like their son.
Like yourself.
Yeah.
Like your dad had said at the bar. The one he's like, we did everything we could with Kyle. It went one way. Luckily, it turned back around. You had a few years where it seemed like you might become a
Going
serial
down this
killer.
road.
Yeah. No, it wouldn't be as ideal. Yeah, you would have been more like the Joker. It's more about the chaos of it.
I did like some chaos for a little bit. Okay, I'll take the chaos, not the hatred.
No.
I would have
Organized hatred is not your thing.
I would have been equally
Yeah,
opportunist
100
with all my
100%.
chaos,
Exactly,
no matter
exactly.
your race or creed. I
Yeah,
would have caused
100%.
chaos.
Yeah.
Yes. I like that. Well, maybe still.
Yeah, but no, I get what you're saying with the point there.
So I know sorry if you had something I was going to take.
No,
because I kind of done with my list though. Is we brought up Mark Maron as the radio host, but I did think that one of the best shot and just sequences of the movie is everything leading up to his assassination. And I also love the way that door opens and the camera's mounted on the door. So you kind of just follow him going home from the radio station.
Yeah.
And you can almost kind of tell, where it's heading.
Yeah.
Because he's just talked way too much. And then I'm sitting there going wow, this is a true story. I looked it all up. Of course, it all happened and everything. But yeah, when he opens the door and the camera's mounted on the door, so as the door is opening, you just see the guy right there and it's just pop, pop, pop.
Yeah.
Thought of you. You get to see it all.
Yeah, no, it's.
I was thinking of you during that.
I will say it's less satisfying when it's just a murder. It's I like when people are fighting each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're gonna have even murder, yeah, show it.
2 in the face, 3 in the chest. That's what they said.
Dang.
And he was like, I don't know. It was one of my favorite moments.
It's a little sadistic, Kyle. I know we don't like Mark Maron, but we shouldn't enjoy seeing him dead.
Never. I actually used to watch his show on IFC Maron.
I've seen him make jokes that are funny.
He has. He's got it in him.
Yeah.
And he is a good actor when he's in the right role. It's just
Yeah, no, he did well here for sure.
he's just the guy in the club going, "Let me in. I want to be funny with you too."
Yeah, right. And then he gets by himself and starts talking shit about everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I think that, and then I've heard many comedians go he's been like that his whole career.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, so
Yeah.
enough about him.
Yeah. How did you genuinely like this movie?
I did. I did.
Okay.
I did. It was better than I thought it was going to be. I'm
Yeah.
surprised I hadn't heard of it. Or no, I've heard of it, just
I
not
know,
mentioned.
but that's what keeps happening.
mentioned.
It just keeps happening. There's all these movies.
Well, with streaming services, everything just gets shot out with a shotgun and just like.
But this came out in theaters last year.
Did it?
Yeah, and I mean I wanted to go see it, but it was like I think December. But I with the kid, like if I didn't have a kid, this would have been one of the ones I saw like immediately, like on day one. But yeah, no, I wanted to get to the end here because there's something special I'm going to do with the last few minutes.
I can wrap up with what I think about it. I recommend it. I really liked it. I'm a big true crime thriller guy. There's certain things about this. In fact, sorry, I wanted to push. No, we can skip it. I did like how it felt like a good portrayal of the 80s in a rural setting. And if you like that and you like just a time, like, I don't know, something about it reminded me of the Zodiac movie. Where it just perfectly captures that time period, the way it was shot, the way it was just kind of dreadful, but not like horror movie dreadful.
I think where that comes from is it's that same kind of feeling where you just see them in different places, like talking, like as soon as I don't know. I know that sounds weird and specific, but it just feels very authentic in the way that they get to who they're going to talk to about it and figure things out.
And I'm going to say I want it. No, I was wrong. Why am I wrong?
What are you wrong about?
I thought someone in this movie, I looked it up while we were watching it. I thought someone in this movie had a connection to Zodiac. Like, well, the writer wrote Zodiac or something. But
maybe someone produced it.
Maybe I was mistaken.
Maybe so.
But you can take it away with what you want to do.
Okay. So I'm going to call in some backup here. Let's see.
Call in some backup.
Yeah, I'm going to need some backup. Alrighty.
Who's this?
You'll see.
Here.
Hey, Kevin, you are currently on the podcast. I need you to tell Kyle what he needs to hear.
Yo, Kyle, you need to get your ass to the damn AMC theater or Regal and watch that movie. There's no other movie like
What
that.
movie?
What movie? I'm talking about The Order. I already watched it.
No.
King's Ivory.
King Ivory.
Oh.
Another movie that is fantastic that nobody watched. That movie was.
I need to hear what the hell you got to say about that movie, because that shit. Yo.
Why did I get an
Why
did I get an invitation to go?
Oh, because you wouldn't have gone. It was at 9:30. Way the hell.
Oh,
away
like
from
on a
where you
Tuesday
live.
night or something?
No, it was a Friday.
I got nothing going on.
Oh, you would have gone?
Yeah, I would have gone.
For some reason, I felt like you wouldn't. And then seeing how you and Richard reacted to me saying that I loved it so much made me feel that way too. But yeah, exactly.
So you liked it, Kevin?
Kevin.
I guess I
You
keep
liked
thinking
it?
that he can hear me.
I
Like,
think
hello,
he
Kevin.
Yeah, he loved it.
He loved it. Okay.
It was a great movie.
What'd you think about The Order?
He's never seen The Order.
Well, watch it.
Okay,
bastard.
yeah, watch The Order. But thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it.
Send the link.
What?
Send the link.
Okay, sounds good. All right, bye.
All right.
Dang, ambushed me on air.
No, I had to because I couldn't just. I already tried to tell you guys how good it was, but Kevin and I went and
I'll
saw that
watch
movie.
it.
It's called King Ivory. Sorry, it was a little mini episode in the
Plug it,
right
plug
at
it.
the end.
And make sure you tag the director in this stuff.
I will. John Swab.
Look right in the camera.
It literally made
doesn't know what it
not even $100,000. It didn't even make $100,000 in its opening weekend, and it was in 750 theaters. It had a $129 theater average, and take into account they probably showed it 8 to 10 times. So that's like one ticket per showing on average.
Yeah.
That's horrible. I'm so sad. This is a very good movie to have not made $100,000. Because I came out of the theater and I was like, Kevin, that was such a good movie, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not even gonna make $1 million,
No.
and it didn't even make 100,000.
Are there any parallels between that and
And this, in the sense that it's another like cop like movie, you know, but no, this one's more like the Traffic 2 thing that you read is very accurate, except instead of being made by somebody who's been in Hollywood their whole life, it's made by somebody that just 10 years ago was an addict. So it's very much more gritty and real and raw. And if you want a Departed reference there, well, spoiler alert for The Departed, but there, never mind, I won't say it. There's a guy from The Departed in this,
Yeah.
you know, and a lot of different things. Anyway,
Well,
I don't really have time for a full-on
know.
review, especially when I'm terrible at synopses.
yeah.
But go watch King Ivory. Go watch The Order on Hulu while it's still there.
Yep. It's weird because it's an MGM. I know we're running out of time, but it's an MGM movie, Amazon
it's
movie,
not on MGM
and it's
Plus?
not on Amazon or MGM Plus. It's on Hulu.
It's weird.
So you don't know.
If we do this in order, you'll see next week why I even have MGM Plus.
Oh no, I think it's definitely we're gonna switch the order of these two movies, maybe. So
Oh, okay. Never mind.
maybe not. Maybe the one before this.
You knew that last week or 2 weeks from now. I don't know. I need to stop saying anything about next week or last week's movie. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. I will respond to all of them. And
talk some shit.
yeah, that one always.
Thank you.
Bye.